Hey everybody, it's the Amanda and welcome to an update video. Now I've got quite a bit to update you on, really. I have a hair in my mouth, lovely. But yeah, quite a bit to update on. But as most of you, or quite a few of you probably know, so far all the games I've recorded have been via emulator. And if you've watched the recent Soul Calibur episode that I uploaded with my good friend Grayscale, then you will know that I have recently purchased a Dazzle capture card. And again, I've already said this, but massive thank you to Engine92. He's a fantastic Let's Play, a very good friend of mine. He's helped me get this all set up, so I'm super happy and excited to thank him, really. And I'll put a link to him down below because he's fantastic. His games are awesome. Go watch him. He's really good. But yeah, pretty much this is to say that from now on, all the games I do record, I'm going to try and do via capture card and not via emulator where possible. Now, for future games like PS3, Xbox, I do need to kind of upgrade and get a better capture card, but for now, the games I'm doing are fine with the Dazzle. Kinda. It's all good. But as for Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke, that is still going to be on emulator because I don't have a Game Boy capture card or DS capture card or anything at the moment. I only have the Dazzle, which is mostly for like, AVIs and like the whole red, white, yellow thing. But yeah, that's what that's for. Also, secondly, I have a PC and I also have a laptop. All of my emulators for like Pokemon and like Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Yellow, all that stuff is on my PC, and it's having a bit of a sabbatical at the moment because it's been playing with this. I think it's mainly a virus issue, to be honest. Now it's all right. It's like I can use it and record it, but for the time being, I'm gonna let it let it have a break, let it have a rest, and get some like proper antivirus stuff installed on it to sort that out. So for a while, I know there hasn't been any for a while anyway, but there probably isn't going to be any Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Stadium, or what's the other one? Oh, and The Sims 3, because that's on the PC as well. So they will be continued and finished, but not quite yet. And as for Pokemon Stadium, I actually do have an N64, but it's not here. It's not at my house. It's at my mum's house. So I do need to kind of pick that up, and I will be getting it. And I'll be buying an actual Stadium 2 cartridge, so I'm going to be recording that for reals as well, so I'm super excited. And also, as for Final Fantasy VII, it's like I record that on my laptop, but I'm not going to be doing that anymore because I own it on hard copy with obviously PS1, and I'm going to be recording it with my capture card from now on. I've done some tests and it works pretty well. It's pretty good, and the quality for the sound is going to be a lot better because, like, as you've probably seen, I've had a lot of issues when it comes to sound and everything when it comes to doing that, especially with the way I record it. But that kind of leaves a problem because obviously I've only done 6 parts, so it's not like I'm halfway into the game or on a second disc or anything yet. But that does mean that I am going to need to replay through the game on the hard copy to get where I'm up to. Now, I did check to see if I already have it because I'm one of those savers that whenever I save, I like to do it in a new slot just in case anything goes wrong or I want to go back and play it. But I don't have any saves that early on, so I need to go through everything again. So that's about, it's not too much, it's only about 3 hours or 2-3 hours worth of gameplay depending how quick I do it. That I need to kind of redo. I'm not going to re-record it because it's already recorded and I'm happy with the episodes that are up. But that it does mean that I need to kind of redo that, get up to where I am, do everything exactly the same, well, or as same as I can. And then from the bit where I'm up to, I'm going to record via the Dazzle from now on. Because I've been really worried, about like disc switches and stuff with emulators especially. And things can go wrong, whereas with a hard copy it's a lot easier to do and a lot less things can go wrong unless you actually break the disc. Which is probably a high possibility that I might end up doing something like that because the amount of times I've left discs out like an idiot and end up standing on them, and I've done it so many times. I don't want to, but I do. I think everybody makes little mistakes like that. But I'm gonna, yeah, that's pretty much it. So Final Fantasy 7 as well is gonna be on hold for a bit because I love that you all know how much I love that game. Crisis Core definitely favorite, but Final Fantasy 7 I love. But it will be a while as well before I update on that. Just because I'm one of those people, it's like it's like if I die on a game and I haven't saved in ages, I just kind of go and give up because I hate redoing things that I've just done. So it might be a while, like a week or so, before I do any more Final Fantasy 7. But that is all. It will be continued, but along with Pokemon Stadium, and The Sims 3 is going to be on hiatus for the time being. I'm sorry, everybody, but at least I'm telling you, I'm letting you know what's going on. But they will be uploaded, don't worry, they're not going to just stop. So for Pokemon Stadium and but which one? Oh, Final Fantasy 7. For those, I will be doing via capture card when I can get around to sorting it out and actually getting my N64 over here. As for The Sims 3, I'm going to be continuing recording that on the PC once the PC is fine, as well as Pokemon Yellow. Now, for the time being, as you've seen, I've started a new series, Let's Cosplay, and I'm going to be continuing on with that. And there's going to be like a few things that are going to be added to that. I've already got one video that just needs to get, it's been recorded, just needs to get edited together and then uploaded, and that's ready. I've got the rest of the parts for me and Grayscale playing Soul Calibur 2 ready. They just need to be put together and then uploaded. So I'm going to get around to doing that. So you've got those to watch if you enjoy them. That is, I'm not going to like force people to watch, but if you enjoyed the first part, then by all means, I'd appreciate the views. And I'm also going to be doing some other things now because I don't want to not do anything. But I know that I've got quite a lot of like Let's Plays on the go that I've nowhere near finished. So it's not like I want to start loads more, but while everything else is on hiatus, then I was thinking of doing a PS2 game while I can. Because as you all know, well, as most of you know, the Soul Calibur 2 that we played was on PS2. And my capture card recorded it fine. It was awesome, there was no hiccups. And I loved it, I really, really did. So I was thinking of maybe... I'm just trying to look at my collection, what I've got right now. I'm not gonna be doing like a massive, stupid long game or anything. I'm just gonna do something fun that'll kind of fill in the time while I get everything set up. But more than likely, there's gonna be some Crazy Taxi, and what else? And The Sims, the original Sims for the PS2. I played that game to death, and I'm actually kind of in the mood for The Sims right now, so I might start recording it possibly after I've done all this. I don't know, but I'm also getting all of my console collections together, and once that's all sorted, I'm gonna have a massive choice of things I can do, especially now like with the Dazzle, and I don't have to worry about emulation. So emulation's good and it's awesome, but nothing beats a hard copy of a game, and I'm pretty sure most of you in YouTube land will agree with me with that. So I'm just looking at all my games now. I used to have so many more PS2 games, but I sold them all when I was younger, like an idiot. I have Gauntlet. Could do that. But yeah, and I've also got a few other things in mind that I want to do, and I'm going to tell you, but not right now. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you. So, thank you for watching this update video. Sorry that things are kinda like they're not moving as forward as possible, but once everything's sorted out, I should be back on track. Plus, I'm working like 60 plus hours a week working at the moment. I'm doing 2 jobs, so it is a lot more difficult for me to record. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the next little bit of this video, and it gives you a bit of an insight into what I'm planning for future videos. Thank you for watching.